getting back to the conversation though, what about CSIs? What are they doing that's different than what the medical legal death
Yeah.
investigator is doing?
So if you think about the concentric and eccentric nature of a crime scene, and when I say concentric, think about the body as the hub of a wagon wheel, and everything else at the scene radiates out from the body. And that's just not me being partial because it's my area where I dance. But everything, your body is the primary piece of evidence that you have. Some people recoil at that. I don't think as much now as they used to. You're being disrespectful of the dead. No, I'm trying to honor the dead by getting to the truth.
Yeah.
So everything, the body is the wellspring that everything else comes from. So with CSI investigators, they have a forensics background as well. Most of them come out of the ranks of police, and they're on a track different than homicide investigators. Okay, career wise, all they want to do is go out to scenes, work scenes, lift latent prints, take photographs, collect any kind of samples out there or evidences of, like you hear us talking. Matter of fact, in the Idaho trial or the Idaho case, they talk about one of the bedrooms having a wall cut out. There's a portion of the wall that was cut out and taken because it had some kind of blood deposition on it. Well, that would have been CSI that had done that. And they're the ones that are responsible for securing that and getting it back to whichever laboratory it's going to go to. And then they also communicate with what's called the custodian of evidence to make sure that that bit of evidence is secured in a safe location that is not going to be compromised biologically. That's, and the reason we like to do that, I always cite these rape kits. We've got mountains and mountains of rape kits at labs, and you're talking about primarily women who have suffered more than anybody can possibly imagine from a one single event like this, sexual assault. And these rape kits have been shelved, and many times they're shelved inappropriately. So any kind of DNA evidence you're going to get off of those is compromised. And this has happened over and over again. There's been, I don't use the word epidemic because it's thrown around so loosely, but there has been a wide-ranging problem nationwide with rape kits. We've heard about it for years. I'm hoping that that's being corrected now.
Well, sometimes it does take lots of mistakes in order to come up with a process that will fix that.
Yeah.